I just want to talk about Christians, so-called Christians, who say they follow the teachings of Jesus. They love God. They live their life through Jesus. And then turn around and hate on people. Turn around and not like someone because they have a different view on something. Because, they happen not to want to marry a woman if you're a man, or a man if you're a woman. So on and so forth. I think you get my point. Especially my point is, there's a cricket right there. Especially my point is Christians who are Trump supporters. Now, you're not just Christian if you're a Trump supporter, especially if you still support Trump now. You are a white nationalist Christian if you support Trump now. That's how that is. That's your label. You are not just whatever image of Christianity you have made in the modern world. You have converted from that to white nationalist Christianity, right? And your version of whatever you think the Bible is, of a white man, because that's what it is, a white man and a white woman. It's not because back then we didn't see black folk as humans. That's just not slavery all up in the Bible, dog. That just goes to show you. But everyone's made in the image of God. But then we can own God and make him work for us, like, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. And the man who literally said that, forgot his name, literally owned slaves. Forgot his name. He's a very popular man who said that quote, and he literally owned slaves while he said that. So make it make sense. The white man always barks but never bites. He never bites. It's always barking. You'll never see a white man, a true white man, preach the right thing and actually do it, you know? And it's I'm sorry, I'm getting really upset because it's all our fault. It's literally all our fault. No one else went around lynching fucking thousands of humans. No one went around feeding babies to alligators. That was all us. That was literally all us. And why? Because rich white men didn't want to work, but they couldn't go around just killing people who didn't want to work because a lot of white people didn't want to work. So what did they do? They made the color of your skin worth something. That's what they did. They made the color of your skin worth something, and they gave white men just a little bit of power of what rich white men have and let them dominate over black folks. And what happened? That caused the systemic system that we live in today. But some people like to say that, it's not a systemic issue. Don't blame the system. What do you mean don't blame the system? If the system is the issue, what else is there to blame? There's nothing else to blame. And you know who created that system is us white men. And the thing is that I'm not just going to sit here and be guilty and just sit here in my guilt. I can feel guilty for this, and I do, because, white guilt, I don't believe in white guilt. You shouldn't feel guilty just because you're white, but you can feel guilty for what your group has caused, and you can be the one to raise your voice, learn about it, and speak the truth. That is up to you. And the people who call themselves Christians today, they are the first people who will be sent to hell if any of this is real. If any of their heaven and hell is real, they will be the first ones sent to hell by Jesus himself, not even God. Probably, you know what? Jesus will be sitting there next to him, being like, I told you guys what to do. I told you to love everyone like you love yourself. Love your neighbor, love your enemies. Damn near. Don't want to kill them because, God forbid, they voted for another old man instead of another old man or somebody else. Don't like them because they're gay or transgender. That's not how that works. You love a human being because they're a human being, no matter what. Yes, some people are too far gone, but your job as a human being is to love, not hate. There's enough hate in the world as it is, and there always will be. But the problem is that there is so much more hate than there should be, is because of us. The balance of hate and good should be like this, but hate on this side is like, it's like that, right? So much weight on hate. And that's because of us. It'll always be there, but it's not balanced out anymore because of us white men. Literally, it's and I'm not even trying to be like a white, like, I'm not even trying to sound like a white savior or anything. This is just common knowledge. This is like common sense. This is common sense. And people who want to sit here and say like I'm woke or whatever, people who want to just say like, oh, anything, like, it's common sense that we are the issue. We are the ones that literally have caused the world that we live in today. The immigrants that you say are stealing our land and coming to take your jobs, no, they're coming back to their land and taking back their jobs that us white people stole from them. That's the issue. And this whole thing of racist people being like, oh, they're taking our jobs, but they're lazy. Which one is it? Which one is it? Are they lazy or are they taking our jobs? You can't have both. Because if you're lazy but you have multiple jobs, it's like these people are more brain rotted than kids who use TikTok as soon as they're born. Like, seriously. Make it make sense. Make it make a lick of goddamn sense, because no one ever can. No one ever can. Someone who genuinely accepts what's happening and supports whatever bullshit this administration is causing, and whatever, not even this administration, whoever sits there and calls themselves Christians and then sits around and hate on other people who aren't Christian, it's like, how do you... I can't tell if you guys genuinely do believe in Jesus, and some of you probably do. And the thing is that the system that we have built, us white people, us white men have built, it has caused people to force themselves into this viewpoint. So now it just works, even because you're gonna tell me the Bible has slavery in it, but then it really doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not hating on anybody who believes in this, but how do black folks believe? How do black people support Christianity? It makes zero sense to me. You guys were viewed as less than white people, but then we're all made in the same. No, you guys have, it's the target of whatever. Tim Weiss said this the best. I forgot what he said. He said he has a very good quote on this, but even the target of said like whatever is trying to be thrown onto that group of people, even that group themselves can have that thought of their own group implemented into their brain. Racism is so built into our systemic everything. It's literally built into the system. This system would not work without racism. And and people say racism is not big of a deal. Oh, we don't have slaves anymore, so we don't really have to talk about it. And if you talk about it, then you're the issue. Well, when you talk, that doesn't make sense. Just because I'm talking about racism doesn't mean racism is happening. Like, and then you have people like telling you, like, people being like, you don't know the real message, man. You don't know the true meaning of what it is to actually, like, love Jesus and love God and actually preach the right thing. It's like, and you guys turn around and do this awful shit and support tragedies. You'll sit there and support Israel. You'll sit there and support a fucking white pedophile who's in the White House. Like, you'll sit there and hate on people who don't agree with your religion and want nothing to do with them. And, like, all you want to do is convert into your view. Like, nothing will ever make sense. And that's the reality of things. That's just the reality, and it's up to you and you yourself to figure it out, because these people are stuck in their own reality and they want us to live in their reality. And that's what's happening right now. 77 million people who think the exact same way, or a little bit, because I'm not saying everybody thinks the exact same way as this demented orange mango in office. But one thing about that person resonated with him enough to go against a qualified black woman. And they really looked at a racist felon pedophile and said, This is a good thing. I've heard this a lot. They say, what would Jesus do? And you know what they went and did? They voted for the pedophile felon. It's all going to come to an end because as much as they want to believe it, there are way more people who actually can see a person and realize that just because they have a certain belief and a certain way of living doesn't make them the devil. It doesn't make them a horrible person. It doesn't make them a certain image in their head that they have been caused to see. That's not how it works. Every single person is an individual. We're all individual. Everybody is different. Not one person's going to be the same. Yeah, they might be really close to the same, but no, they're not going to be. That's not how it works. It's just so sad to, like, I hate thinking about it because you can't do anything about it. You can't change the world you live in, but you have to just sit here and see the hypocrisy of the people who are supposed to be making the world a better place. But yeah, I need to stop because I'm getting really loud and it's late, so I just needed to rant about that. And literally, this is ruining. It has been ruining since it's been created by us white men. It's ruining the way of, it's ruining humans. It's ruining everything. It's ruining the earth. Not even just humans, because that's selfish to think about. It's ruining the earth in general. And we are the problem. And we are the only ones who can fix it. We can't. And before I end it, the thing about it is that other people have tried to fix it. You know, the whole Black Lives Matter thing. The reason that was happening is because everybody knows all lives matter. Everybody knows that. It's not like nobody thought that. It's the fact that not everybody knows that a black life matters. That's the issue. People only see white people and only care about white people because that is the system that we have built. But yeah. If you listen, thank you, I guess. I don't know. Have a good day or night.